Hey guys, how you doing? Coach Steve Rauher, Play Ball Academy. What I want to show you in this video analysis lesson is a comparison between a 2008 video shot of a pitcher and then a 2009, almost exactly 1 year apart. And here we have Mike here, and in this our video right here on this side, 2008 is actually on our website. We did a video analysis that we posted a while back, and I think it's in the Coaches Club section under the video analysis section. So let's take a look, and I'm just going to run through his delivery here. You can get a look at it. Okay. And I'll let it run through one more time. There you go. And let's take a look, and we'll let the 2009 video run through. That go through one more time. And the thing that you can't really see right off the bat is by the naked eye is some of the key points that we want to address here. And so with the video analysis we can slow this down. So let's get them both into the knee lift position or the balance point position. And actually I gotta move this one ahead a little bit. Actually, that is his knee lift. So, and here's a couple things I want to point out here. This is 2008, and the first thing, let's start from the top here, is the spine angle. All right, as a pitcher, we want to try to stay tall so we can have some more leverage towards the plate. So we do not want to really start crouching over and bending at the waist at this point at our balance point. And notice how the hands are kind of away from the body here. I'm not a big fan of that. And if we go to 2009, Mike's doing a better job of staying upright, and actually his leg peak position on the leg lift is right there at the balance point. And as you can see, now just by looking at this, what do you think is a better pitching position? All right, would it be 2008, 2009? Definitely this is more of a balanced position. He's balanced over his back leg. Here his spine's bending at the waist. He has very little leg lift. Alright, so he's not using his lower half to generate power for himself. Here he's done a much better job here in 2009. He's gotten a little bit above parallel. The higher they go, actually the better for velocity's sake. You know, if you want to, most power pitches do go with a high leg lift. What they'll sacrifice is guys running on them or stealing on them, but they'll give that up to get a few miles per hour extra on their fastball. So here you can see definitely 2009 Mike's has improved dramatically on his mechanics here. Also just the position of let me get rid of that. Just the position of his lift right here. You know, he's just in a much more balanced position here, right here. I like this a lot over here. So let's progress along. I'm going to go to the foot plant on both of these. And here's where Mike still has an issue, and it's pretty consistent with both his deliveries from 1 year apart. You notice how when he gets to his plane of his foot right here, alright, look at the foot, the toe angle pointing towards first base. Look at the toe angle here pointing towards first base. Alright, most pitchers, what we like to see is either point that toe directly towards your target, or even as a righty you're going to be pointing that a little bit more towards third base, and your momentum, your follow through will just gradually, naturally open that up a little more towards the towards your target. So again, we do not really want to open up this front toe, because what happens is the knee opens up, the hips open up, and all of a sudden you've lost your power that you've generated to this point just by opening up the front side. Okay, so that is something that has remained consistent for him over the last 2 years, and it's something that we talked about for him to work on. And basically, if you can see, he's slightly across center here, so he's throwing a little bit across his body. He's opening up that front toe, which is combined is definitely going to cut back on some velocity that he can be generated. So that's something that Mike needs to work on. Let's take a look at his side view. If we can find it, that's hitting. We don't want that right now. That's still hitting. Guess I should have had this ready for you guys. Side view we're looking for here. There it is. I don't like that one though. Okay, so here we go. 2008. He's thrown out of the stretch again. He's not getting much on his leg lift. All right, let's slide this over and take a look at his takeaway from the glove. Notice his rotation of his elbow. And if you saw the last video of this, we talked about this. He's putting a lot of added strain on his elbow with his takeaway by not naturally letting the ball just drop and point towards the ground. He's turning, he's rotating his elbow, he's rotating his wrist, and he's putting his elbow in a much more strenuous situation. If you just sit here while you're watching this video and you actually just did that takeaway on your own and rotated your palm up, you can feel the added stress and the added pressure that's put on your shoulder and on your elbow. So what we want to do is get Mike out of that, and let's see if he did this by any chance in this year, 2009. So let's take a look here. Let's step him through. Notice again, higher leg kick looks much better. He's pretty well balanced. Again, though, you can see his takeaway. It's not quite as drastic as it was before. All right, because he keeps this all the way to his foot plant. A year ago, he's starting to plant his foot, and he's still in that position, whereas he does get out of it a lot sooner. He does get allowed for that catch up with his rotation of his torso. He starts getting the ball in a better position to throw the ball a little bit sooner than he did a year ago. So he has improved a little bit, but again, we want to make sure this is just not a natural takeaway. I'm not sure why he does that. I'm sure he doesn't even think about it, but it's something we just want to work on. He can work out of a goal post position and just simply dropping the ball, or separating the hands with the ball pointing down. It's just a little drill you can work out of the goal post position. And as we progress through, you'll see that Mike has a pretty strong follow through right here, like that in 2009, and not quite as strong of a follow through from last year, but not terrible. But you can see here, just by comparing video from one year to the next, and this is a great tool to use for pitchers, for hitters, and so you can really see the differences that are made, the improvements, if there are any improvements. Hopefully they have, and as you can see, Mike made a couple of good improvements, and there's still a couple things he needs to work on. Hope you liked this video lesson, and we'll catch you next time.